Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tango Kash Best Legend Tournament. I'm your host, Chip Clydesdale. We are going for the top legend in Apex Legends. All 16 legends are up in this tournament, trying to find out who is the best legend in Season 8. In this tournament, we will be going off which legend gets the most kills, and if they get the same amount of kills, we will go on to damage, and if the damage is the same, then it'll be finally placement. Up first, we've got the 1-seeded Revenant versus the 16-seeded Wattson. Revenant taking off first, landing at Estates on Olympus. Uses his silence to the center of the area. Teammates moving up. Uses the Horizon's lift. Goes over the wall. Gets a quick knockdown. And looks for a second one. Gets the second one. 2 opponents down, finishing off one, getting 1 elimination. Going for the second elimination, completed that. Continuing around looking for the third member of the team. Hops over another wall, sees him, goes for some shots, misses, reloads, hits quite a few shots. Teammate takes out the final member of that team. A little bit later now on Turbine in the middle of the map. Moving up into the access tunnel, moving up on the team. Hits a few shots in the foot. Dodging, moving around. Quick elimination there. That person's team was already down. Switching armor. Another team has moved up. Out of ammo in the R99, switching to the flatline, trying to finish off the fuse. Gets the fuse knocked down. Revenant's moving back, looking for an opening. Gets shot, knocked down. It doesn't look like Revenant's going to be able to get off that self-revive. And it looks like he's going to end with 3 eliminations, 1,010 damage. Moving on to Wattson. Wattson and her team are now landing at Energy Depot. Wattson quickly picks up a Volt and starts fighting with a Wraith. Looks like a Revenant silence has come in. Wattson runs through it, getting silence, but finds the Wraith and finishes her for a knockdown. The Wraith is blocking the door, and Wattson uses her kicks to break it down, finishing the Wraith off. But another opponent's up, switching to the alternator, but Wattson goes down. Looks like that's the end for Wattson, ending with 1 kill and 296 damage, so Revenant will move on to the next round. Up next, the 8th ranked Wraith versus the 9th ranked Bloodhound. Wraith is landing at Estates as well, as we saw Revenant do earlier in the game. She's moving up to the middle, no shield currently, knocks one opponent. Opponents block the door. Opponent's teammates are there. Wraith backs up and manages to take down a second one. Oh, but Wraith goes down before getting those full kills. It looks like this may be the end for Wraith. One of her teammates is moving up, but another one just went down. And that's it for Wraith. Wraith will end this with no kills, but 215 damage. Now it's Bloodhound's turn. Bloodhound and his team are landing at the Gardens. After looting for a little bit, looks like Bloodhound has a longbow and an EVA 8. Looking for some opponents. He scans, finds 2. Takes a couple shots at one, misses 2 shots. Realigning, his teammate goes down, but Bloodhound keeps shooting with that longbow, taking down his opponent. He's moving over to Rez. He drops off to the side. Opponent is moving up. Bloodhound moves around. Hops up. Takes a few shots, misses, hits one, but doesn't do enough damage to take down his opponent. And it looks like Bloodhound will end with no kills and 203 damage, meaning that Wraith moves on to the next round. Up next is the 5th ranked Horizon versus the 12th ranked Rampart. Horizon's going first, landing at Estates, moving around, looking for some enemies. One of Horizon's teammates have gone down above her. She uses her gravity lift to fly up. Oh, Mozambique shot to the head takes down that Pathfinder. Horizon gets her teammate up and moves on to some other opponents. Knocks down another one with that Hemlock. Sliding in, looking for the final kill. Takes a couple shots on a down opponent while another opponent pushes up. Horizon takes the time to heal with some shield and gets that elimination. A little bit later, an opponent is trying to move up the stairs towards Horizon. Horizon's running. Uses the gravity lift. Completely clears the building. Goes around. Looks to shield swap. Shield swaps, but doesn't shield swap. Going back to replace the shield that she lost. More opponents on the other side. Knocks down another one. More opponents are up there. Looks like a Mirage who is ulted, but gets shot from behind and goes down. It looks like the end for Horizon, who has 3 kills at 367 damage. Now we'll move on to Rampart's turn. Rampart's landing at the Rift. Quite a bit time later, it looks like Rampart's in a fight, being detected by a Bloodhound, waiting for someone to move up into her sights. Takes a few shots, misses, trying to run away from the damage, drops her amp cover, slides behind some regular cover, puts on a shield battery. Rampart throws a thermite grenade. One teammate's down. Watching for the Bloodhound. The Bloodhound moves out, hits a few shots, but Rampart goes down. Looks like Rampart will end this with 0 kills and 82 damage, meaning Horizon moves on to the next round. Finally, for today's action, it'll be Mirage, who is the 4th seed, versus Caustic, who is the 13th seed in the tournament. Mirage is going first, landing at Estates. Lands on the back side, sending out his decoy. Picks up a few weapons. Has a P2020 and a Havoc. Looking for opponents, backs up. Switches out his P2020 for an alternator. Looking for an opponent, sees a Wraith, does some damage. Chasing her down outside the door. Gets cut off by an Octane. Should have grabbed one of those shields. He is down now. The Wraith has come back for revenge. Looks like the Octane will get a finisher on the Mirage. Mirage ending that with 0 kills and 85 damage. Caustic decides to land at Pathfinder's Fight Night. One teammate is down, has a charge rifle, takes a few shots. Gets lasered and goes back into the smoke to hide. After healing up, Caustic moves up, takes a few shots. Oh, he's down. It looks like that opponent had him tracked and his teammate goes down. Caustic ends this with no kills and only 12 damage, so it looks like Mirage will move on. That concludes part 1 of round 1 of the Tango Kash Best Legend Tournament. Make sure you subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on so you know when the next part is posted. I'm Chip Clydesdale. Thank you for watching.